Hi guys, I'm Pratik from LWP Labs. So in this video, I'm going to talk something about migration. That's migration options for managed instance. So there are two migration options for managed instance. One of them is data migration service. So when we talk about data migration service, I'll give you an example. So imagine there's two servers. So one is something like this. So there will be two things I'm going to be discussing under data migration service. One is the online migration and another is offline migration. So this is going to be our online migration. So imagine there's two servers in our system, or that's taking place inside our cloud, I should say. And this will be my this is going to be my source server, or I can call it, let me call it a source server. So this is my source server on the left hand side, and this is going to be my target server on my right hand side. So yes, so when we talk about these two servers, there will be the data will be flowing around them continuously. So from source to target. So there is continuous data flowing from source to target, like something like this. And this is all taking place inside our cloud. So this will be our cloud, I can say. Draw that again, something like this. So this will be taking place inside our cloud. And this will be happening under real time. So that means when it happens under real time, there will be less time that's going to be taken. So that what I'm trying to say is this data will be copied in real time. So means that the source server is continuously being updated to the target. So the switch will happen in almost under no time. So during migration, the users they will be still they'll be still use the source database. So it's this is how we can talk about the online migration. So this is our online migration. Online migration. There are two terms. There is online and offline. This one is our online migration. And the second one is going to be our offline migration. So similarly, something like that. I have two servers going on for offline migrations. So one is the source, other one is this target server. And something when we talk about offline migration, there will be a pause button, something like this. You know, a pause, right? So something like this, there will be a pause. So there will be some downtime that's going to take place. So this will be our source. And this is going to be our target server. So when we talk about these two under offline migration, there will be something, another term called as a snapshot. I can say small disk or a backup icon. I can say it. So imagine this will be my backup icon. This is my pause button over here. And this is our snapshot that's taking place under offline migration. So what is happening is that the source is basically frozen. So it's temporary, it will be frozen temporarily, then it's going to be moved to the target. So this means the data will be frozen while the snapshot is going to be taken. And then so users will experience some amount of downtime. So when we talk about offline migration, there are two terms that's very important. One is the snapshot. That snapshot which is taken, then it is moved without a real-time replication. So I can say snapshot is taken, then it is moved without a real-time replication. So that's how the data migration service works. And the second migration option for managed instance is backup and restore. So when we talk about backup and restore, I'll give you a simple example. So imagine there's an SQL server or an on-premise server on our left-hand side, and we have our a backup icon. So this will be our backup icon, or maybe let me draw a symbol. Let me give you a small backup icon. So this is our backup icon. Let me label it. So this one is going to be our source server, I can say. This one is going to be our backup icon, or I can say something like this, a backup icon. Let me say this is my backup. Then we have our Azure Blob Storage, something another term which is called as Azure Blob Storage. I will make it a cloud. This one is going to be our cloud. So this is going to be our Azure Blob Storage. When we talk about this, so this is something like this. So source, backup, Azure Blob, and then finally we have our target instance or target managed target server. So this is going to be my target server. So this is the target server. Yes, so something like this. So when we talk about source SQL server on this side, right, on the left hand side, we can see the source server. So next to it, we have our full backup. Next, we have our Azure Blob Storage. Then we have our target. So I will now show the representation, how they will take place in real time. So from the source to the backup icon, the data will be representing. So full backup will be created. Change that. So from source to backup, then there will be representation. So the full backup will be taking place. So from source to backup, full backup will be created. Then from the backup icon to the Azure Blob Storage, there will be uploading from the backup to Azure Blob Storage. So the backup file is moved to cloud storage. Then from Azure Blob Storage to target server. So what is happening here is under our source SQL server, we'll take a full backup of our on-premise database. Then from there, we will upload it to uploading the backup file to our Azure Blob Storage. Then we will restore that backup onto our SQL managed instance under target server. So what is happening is that first we will create a full backup of the database on the premise SQL server. That's our source server. This is our on-premise SQL server. Then we'll upload it to our backup file to the Azure Blob Storage. To securely, we'll store it in the cloud. Then finally, we will restore that backup cloud file from our Azure Blob Storage to our SQL Server managed instance. That is our target server, which means that we're bringing the data into the cloud. So that is how the backup and restore will happen under managed instance. Thank you. Welcome to LWP Labs. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to view free Azure DevOps live classes. And for more videos like this, please contact the number shown in the description. Happy learning!